Nollywood actors who are currently sick. Some of the people who built Nollywood with their own hands are currently sick, begging for help and fighting for their lives. And most of us don't even know. And today, we're going to talk about every single one of them. Ifeanyi Ezekeke, a man the whole country once knew and loved. But at some point, he just vanished from our screens. No announcement, no farewell, no explanation. He was simply gone. And when the truth finally came out, it broke people. He has been battling a mysterious, unidentified illness since around 2020. Nobody, not even his doctors, has been able to put a name to what is destroying his body. That alone should tell you how serious the situation truly is. When his colleagues Dewait Ipechukwu and Ejike Okoye visited him and shared photos online, Nigeria went into shock. The man they found was completely unrecognizable, bedridden, unable to perform the most basic daily tasks, eyes that looked hollow, a body that had quietly surrendered to something that nobody could explain. He has no wife, no children, just his elderly mother caring for him at home while the illness slowly takes more and more from him with every passing day. He has been fighting this for years now with no diagnosis, no proper treatment, and very little support. Colleagues of the Nollywood industry have shown up for him, not just to visit, but with concern, love, and a loud call for help. The goal is to get an advanced medical care abroad, especially the United States, where there might be better chances of identifying and treating whatever is affecting him. Next is Prince Emeka Ani. His story hits different because it started with something so ordinary, a burial. In December 2020, he attended his late sister's funeral. He was fine, healthy, in good spirits. But the moment the burial ended, something inside him shifted. He developed a cold, then a fever, and then a deep, painful boil appeared around his buttocks. He went to the hospital. Surgery was done, but the wound refused to heal because what nobody knew yet was that diabetes had been silently living inside his body, quietly sabotaging every single attempt at recovery from the inside. Then the stroke came. Then cataracts began forming in both eyes, threatening to take his sight permanently. Three devastating conditions descending on one man at exactly the same time. By 2021, he had spent everything he had on medical bills and was still drowning. His colleague Yul Edochie posted a video of him that shook Nollywood to its core. A man of his stature sitting there, voice breaking, asking Nigerians to please help him stay alive. He needed 2.8 million naira. He simply did not have at that time. The Actors Guild of Nigeria rallied. Prophet Jeremiah Fufeyin gifted him 6 million naira. Other kind-hearted Nigerians also answered the call. Support came in a massive way, proving that love still lives in the hearts of many. Today, the story has taken a beautiful turn. With proper treatment and care, Prince Emeka Ani has bounced back stronger, healthier, and full of gratitude. Clem Ohamize's health battle is one of the most prolonged and painful stories in Hollywood's recent history. It started with his spine after an accident that left him bedridden. His vertebrae 3 and 4, the bones holding his neck together, began deteriorating in a way that threatened his ability to move, to function, to live any kind of normal life. The pain was unbearable, and the condition was getting worse with every week that passed. In late 2021, he came online wearing a cervical collar, that thick neck brace that tells you without words that something is terribly wrong, and with everything stripped away, he simply asked Nigerians to pray for him. He was going in for spinal surgery and he was scared. Prophet Jeremiah Fufeyin showed up with 8 million naira in cash. The surgery happened and then Clem disappeared from public life completely. Years of silence while he recovered in private, away from cameras, away from the noise, away from everyone. His fans were left wondering, is he okay? Did the surgery work? Is he still with us? Then in May 2025, he reappeared on TikTok Live, still wearing his collar, still in recovery, but alive, smiling, emotional. Speaking to fans for the first time in years, his producer friend Stanley On Top shared photos of him doing physiotherapy, rebuilding his strength slowly, muscle by muscle. Years of medical isolation, Years of fighting quietly in the dark, and he is still standing. Halima Abubakar's story is the one that is still unfolding, right now, in real time. For years, she was quietly suffering, and nobody knew the full extent of it. Since her very public fallout with Apostle Johnson Suleiman of Omega Fire Ministry in 2022, Halima Abubakar has been battling storm after storm. She came out with a shocking claim of a long-time relationship and a strange illness that left her dealing with continuous bleeding. She would post photos online, filtered, smiling, looking like everything was fine, while behind the screen her body was in crisis. She later admitted she was hiding it, pretending to be okay because people doubted her, because they called her a liar, because they said she was faking the whole thing. The health challenges had been building for years, multiple surgeries, ongoing complications, her body refusing to give her any peace. But the worst came when MRI scans carried out in Turkey revealed the truth nobody was prepared for: a brain tumor sitting there in her head. She has undergone 3 separate MRI tests to confirm it, and the results have been the same every time. She needs 25 million naira for the surgery that could save her life. She relocated to Abuja to stay close to the Turkish hospital providing her treatment. She has been on medication for over a year. The tumor affects her ability to sleep. Her body is running on empty. Then January 2026 arrived, and as if she had not already lost enough, her landlord found out about the brain tumor and used it as a reason to evict her.
Although I've just been evicted from my house. Although just yesterday or 2 days ago that you said that I have brain tumor. My caretaker came and told me that I should leave the house. All the money that everybody have been sending to me, I took out of it to pay the house rent. She said she doesn't want my house rent. Although, do they want me to kill myself? From wanting to, what did I do? I couldn't sleep. Look at the money. I said, please help me let me just do for just this ending. She said, no. If you see the messages on how she will come and remove me and all that, I don't need such stress. She packed my things. Just because I'm in need.
So this money you have, is this the money for your rent?
Look, let me show you everywhere. We have moved to nowhere. See, there is nothing. I have moved.
Next, Olu Jacobs, and that is the one that hurts the most to talk about. For years, people noticed that Olu Jacobs had gone quiet. He was no longer showing up to events the way he used to. When he did appear publicly, he looked frail, different, like a man carrying something heavy that nobody could see. The death rumors started spreading, and his family had to come out and deny them over and over and over again. Then in November 2021, his wife Joke Silva sat down and finally told the world the truth she had been carrying alone for years. Her husband, and one of the greatest actors this continent has ever produced, was battling dementia with Lewy bodies, not Alzheimer's, something rarer, something more complex, something far more cruel, a degenerative brain disease that attacks both cognitive function and physical movement simultaneously. It affects memory, behavior, sleep, and it has absolutely no cure. She explained that in the early days, they did not even fully understand what was happening to him. He would shuffle when walking in unfamiliar places. He would speak as though he was still on a movie set, and instead of correcting him, she learned to meet him exactly where he was mentally, to enter his world rather than drag him back into hers, to protect his peace above everything else. She described how, despite eating well, his body cannot regulate fat properly, which is why he looks so frail on the outside. She described the loneliness of being his full-time caregiver while the world outside kept spinning. The false death rumors have returned multiple times since then. Each time, his son Soji has had to go on camera and say, "My father is alive. Please stop this." In one video, Soji told his father directly about the rumors circulating online, and Olu Jacobs looked genuinely shocked that people were saying such things. These are not just celebrities. These are human beings who poured their lives into an industry. And right now, some of them are suffering in ways that most people will never fully understand. Share this video. Say their names. Keep their stories alive. Because the people who gave us everything deserve to know that we have not forgotten them. Like, subscribe, and drop a prayer for each of them in the comments below.